I thank you for this time. I thank you for everybody who's represented here today. I pray that you bless all the families. I thank you for what we have before us. I pray that you go before us and just guide us and lead us. I thank you for your mercy and your grace, and I thank you that you're a good God. I bless your name in Jesus' name. I pray. Amen.
Amen.
And
Thank you.
we'll go right ahead and start. Gladys, you have the honors. You want to go ahead and start first? This meeting today is we'll just basically we had the honor of being put back on the board, some of us, and we have a couple of new other members, and we're going to take this time to introduce ourselves to you guys, each of us in their own particular way. So that's what I guess we'll go ahead and start with. I'll give Gladys. I'll go ahead and give you. You go ahead and be first, and
Mhm.
ladies, we're going in no particular order. If you're ready, maybe just shoot me a text or whatever it is. If you're ready, you can just go ahead after Gladys. But Gladys, you go ahead. You're it.
Good morning, ladies, wherever you are. Good afternoon, good evening. First of all, I just want to say thank you for such a wonderful AGM. It was amazing to see all of you and to see all that we passed during that time. My name is Gladys Agandi, and I am actually doing my third year and the last year as a chair for the Sacco. As a chair of the Sacco, I do have some responsibilities that is bestowed on me, and I will just go ahead and go over a couple of things that I do on a daily to daily for the running of the Sacco. First of all, I do chair the management meeting or the supervisory meeting. If we meet together, I am the chair, so I do chair that meeting. I do make sure that we as a Sacco are aligning with the requirements that is expected of us from the cooperative department. I ensure that we are following all the laws that are bestowed on us. For example, if they say that we all need to have Kenya ID, and make sure that we are doing that just to be in compliance. Also, on my day-to-day running of the Sacco, ensure that if any member is dissatisfied for one way or the other, reach out to find out what is going on. If not, turn it over to our supervisory team to see if they could assist in any way they can. I monitor the telegrams a lot. Sometimes I know I don't type as much because I don't want to be the first person to say something. So I monitor it to see if there's any conflict going on, pull in my management team and see what we need to do. I sign off on most funds. And when I say I sign off on most funds, it's just to ensure that if we are paying anybody, I have to know who we are paying and why we are paying it, because this is Sacco money. This is not my money. This money belongs to everybody. So I do sign off on employee salaries. That is one thing that I sign off on. I also sign off on loans. If a member is taking loans, just to make sure that we are giving what we are supposed to do. Last but not least, I typically just ensure that all the departments are running smoothly. We have the finance department, we have the credit team. Know what they're doing, make sure that they're doing what is expected of them. And lastly, I always like to listen to members, see what they're saying, what they're doing, and what we can do better. Thank you. That's all I had for today.
Gladys, thank you so very much. That was short and sweet. And ladies, I hope, do you have any? I guess I don't know that since you got in within your time. Ladies, anyone have any questions for Gladys before I move on to the next person? And Michelle, are you ready to go next after Gladys? Just to give you time to see if we have any ladies. If you have any questions, raise your hand or put it in the chat. That way, Gladys can address your questions real quick before she gets off. And if there's no questions for you, I guess we'll move on ahead to go ahead and go on. Michelle says she needs a minute. Any other person on our team who's ready to go?
I can go, Jackie.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Irene. Thanks for being ready.
Put on
Next,
my
next we
camera.
have. Thank you.
So I am Irene Odera or Irene Onyango, whichever you want to call me, Irene Akinyi. All are my names. I live in London, UK. I have a family of 2 kids who take up quite a lot of my time. My children are 18 and 15. I'm the treasurer in JOS. So work-wise, I am a software engineer by background, but in the last 20 years or so, I've been a lot in the data space. So I do a lot of leadership in the data space. I was a JOS secretary for 2 years, and I became treasurer for the first time last year. So when I was secretary, I really concentrated on communication and how we can efficiently communicate with members. So introducing a lot of IT in terms of how we communicate, MailChimp, just making the staff work easier so that we can do a lot of bulk communication when we need to. As treasurer, in the line of my job in IT and everything, it's always about efficiency and repeatable processes. So it's about how can we do something today manually, and then we automate it the next day, and then we don't have to keep on doing it manually. So it's making things easier so that we can do things faster. As you noticed, we were able to pay our interest and dividends faster because we learned from what we did last year, and this year we sort of improved the process so that we're able to pay faster. But that also depends on members also doing as they're told, filling in the forms on time and things like that. So I also manage the staff in the office. So I meet with them twice a week. We usually meet with them on Monday, where we plan what's going to happen for the week. And then we meet on Friday to do a wash up on what's happened in the week. Have we managed to clear all the tasks that we're meant to clear? That also brings, do we have any issues? A lot of the issues I know that people have had a lot are with Quora. So I also facilitate that. If we have issues with Quora, we kind of have a issue list where we discuss weekly. Have we told Quora about it? What is their response? And then sort of just encouraging the staff to push back with Quora, let them give us timelines, and then also meeting with Quora when we have some big issues. Like I know we've had a lot of big issues with loans, so meeting with the Quora staff as well, and just trying to find out what are they doing about some of the issues that we've got. So basically, I'd say my biggest contribution in JOS is really operations. So it's really making sure that our operations run smoothly. As treasurer, one of the biggest things is also accounts. So how can we process our accounts faster? We're still very manual in the way that we process our accounts. So that's one of the what can I say? One of the, I want to say KPIs, but that's not really the best one, is it? That's one of the objectives I've given myself this year. And it's working with Lydia, our accountant, to sort of make sure that we are not doing a full sort of accounting at the end of the year as we did last year, but starting early. Like now we've started with the quarter one and doing complete reconciliation of quarter one so that we can identify any issues early and then go back to the bank and go back to the members and sort of just do anything that we need earlier on and not waiting till the end of the year when we have a lot of other things to do and then our accounts get late and then, we don't give you our audited accounts in time. I'm also chair of the Finance and Administration Committee. So that committee is basically in charge of operations. So it's along the line of what I do as treasurer and along the line of what the secretary does as communication. So it's bringing a representative from every single committee together so that we can work cohesively because we only have 2 members of staff and their what's it called? they're needed by everyone all the time. So it's just to make sure that whatever we need, whenever we need them, there's a coordinated effort in how they work with each one of us, and that there's prioritization in what they're doing as well, so that they don't feel like they're constantly being pulled in different directions. And I think that's mainly me, yeah, and what I do for the Sacco. And yeah, I was again re-elected. I don't know if I can say re-election because there was no voting again last year. So I'd done 3 terms as per last year. So I'm in for another 3 terms, yeah. And I'm happy to serve. And I'm always happy if people just reach out. One of the things I'm really trying to encourage is we utilize our staff, mainly because they're there. And as management or as the board, we move a lot. We're going to move. So it's sort of getting our staff used to answering some of the questions that members have. So instead of reaching out to the management team, is reaching out to the staff. That means the management team remains really as an escalation process. So if the staff are not able to help you, then we can jump in. While if you come to us first, then it becomes very difficult. Where is your escalation process if if things don't go the way you want them to go? So it's sort of just ensuring that we are utilizing the staff that we have. And that's it for me.
Thank you so very much, Irene. Thank you again for the way you serve. Gladys, also thank you. Didn't say that to you, but thank you guys for the way you serve. Both of you have gone over and beyond your time. Not over and beyond, but you have put your time in. So we definitely appreciate that, and I'm sure all the ladies in the circle also appreciate it because they see the changes and the growth that Sacco has because of both you guys' inputs. I appreciate you. Next, who do we have ready next? Michelle, are you ready to go now? I'm just going by my screen. Let me know. Or any member ready to go, or do I need to pull out someone? Paris, I can see your hand up. Go ahead, Paris. Paris is a new member that we have this year for the first time, so go ahead and introduce yourself. If you can come on camera, definitely, so the members can see you.
Okay, I don't know. I hope you can see me.
Yeah, we can definitely see you. Thank you, Paris. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Perez Odiambo. I am 51. I am unmarried and I don't have kids. And I live currently in Siaya town. I moved from Nairobi 4 years ago to help take care of my mom, but she passed last year. Um, I'm really interested in um, I cannot say changing lives, but just um, providing information because I feel that our people are I cannot say dying, but I can say that we are suffering because of lack of knowledge, and I am interested. I'm very interested in helping us at least see where we can find knowledge. Um, And for Joyce, I'm also interested in doing the same. I'm happy to be in the communication and marketing team, which is mostly communication now, but I would like to work with whoever is in marketing to see what we can do because I think that Joyce is such an amazing thing. I remember when I heard about it, I think, I don't know, maybe 2017. I mean, it was a long time ago, it was a while back, and I remember I really wanted to join. And I finally was able last year. And I think it's such an amazing thing. And I think that I really am very interested in getting the word out. Um, because I think I love women's empowerment. I just love it so much, although I love it so much. I do. I really do. Um, And I love to support women. Nothing gives me more happiness and satisfaction than supporting women. And I would like to support them in this way by giving them information on Joyce and how Joyce can help them and how they can help us. Um, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm also really, really excited to have been elected here. Yeah, I'm just brimming with excitement and enthusiasm. Thanks for letting me speak.
Perez, what's your role in Joes? I didn't seem to hear that.
Yeah, I'm in the communication and marketing committee.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Perez. Thank you also for your question, Monica. As ladies, as you know, that Perez is a newly elected board member, so we thank her for standing up and getting ready and availing herself to serve on this board. As we said again, she's Paris. You're on the education team, by the way. If you if you need to note it down. So she's also part of the education team. Well, she's
It's not a committee. It's a
if
team, not a committee. Okay. All right.
yeah. If no, it's education. Education. I think you said communicate. I think I heard communication. Maybe I
I
heard
said
wrong too.
communication.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's educate. You're on the education team, so
education.
you're on
So
the
education is
education.
not communication.
You're in the education team, and then you're also in the finance admin team. I think, right? I think you're also picked to be part of that. Paris is going to learn a lot, and so basically part of what education does is teach. So you're going to learn all the roles and all the things that you have to do when you're part of this group. So, but you are definitely on the education team as a member. So, yeah. So that was Paris. Next, is
Can I
anyone
go
going
next?
to?
Shall I go next?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Millicent. Thank you.
All right. Let me put on my camera so that you guys have an idea who is talking.
Perfect.
Can you guys see me? Hi. Hi, everyone. Okay, so, well, I'm not new as Perez is, but I mean, you guys know me. I served in the management, I think, a year ago before I took a break. And then recently, you guys insisted that I join. Well, I offered myself as an interim support, but you guys insisted that I join you guys for another year. So I'm glad to be part of the team. At the same time, I'm also leading a team of lawyer vetting committee with 5 other members. We had our first kickoff meeting yesterday, which went pretty well, and we are looking forward to supporting the Sacco the best we can with this committee. The goal is really to find the right lawyer for us, not the fastest, but the right lawyer that would support the team or that would support the Sacco in the future. So I'm also part of the supervisory committee. I think I mentioned that already. So I will be supporting the team on both sides the best I can. And we also do have an appeal from the team. Currently, we have 5 members in the. Hello, could you please go on mute? There's a background noise. So we do have a team of 5 members currently. We are mainly based spread across the globe. I'm based in Switzerland, and I think we have a member in Ethiopia and just one member in Kenya. So my appeal to you guys, please join the team to assist us. We need 2 to 3 people locally in Kenya to join the team to assist us with, doing the lawyer search. This is not a process that is done within, a few months, but it's something that takes time to really find a good lawyer that meets our requirements and that's also affordable to the Sacco. It needs time, and we also need people down there to assist us. So the team would really welcome you to join us, and that way we can do the proper work, because some of us are based abroad, so we can't be on the ground to do certain work, and that's where we need at least 2 to 3 people to join us. Feel free to put your name down. We would really welcome you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about me. I don't know if I forgot anything.
Ladies, anybody with any questions for Millicent?
Millicent, what's your second name?
Oh, Lazaro. I tried to change that on the Zoom, but I don't know. It didn't allow me to. I don't know. So my last name is Millicent. Actually, Millicent Atieno Lazaro.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much, Millicent. That was Millicent. If you don't know her, now you know her. She's part of our supervisory team. I think she is the secretary of the supervisory team, if I'm correct, right, Millicent? Also, that's
That's
her
right.
main role.
That's correct.
And
Yeah.
then she's also leading the team, the team that we have to that's going to be looking for our lawyers for us. So she's going to be leading that team also. So thank you for your serving us and thank you for all that you do, Millicent. We appreciate you. Um,
Thank
if
you.
ladies don't have any other questions, we can keep moving. Next, anyone going to
Jackie,
volunteer themselves?
Rosemary, I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Rosemary. Thank you.
Trying to get my camera on. Okay, good evening, guys. It's evening here. So this is Rosemary Juma. I'm from Kenya, though I currently live in South Africa. Well, I've been in JOS for quite some time. I only joined leadership about to think. This is my third year. Currently, I'm the chair of the credit committee. I was the chair last year, and I was asked to continue being chair again this year. As you know, loans is how we make money. So we are very passionate about the credit committee, and we are encouraging members to reach out to us and take the loans. This is why we joined the Sacco to take loans and develop ourselves. The other responsibility that we've been given, which is new, is that now we are setting up a tender committee. So this is a new one. We're just setting it up now because we realize that when we do procurement, we have to follow the procurement laws. So that one is, we are setting up. I'm chair. We are with Jackie and we are also with Elizabeth Oyombi. We are setting it up. So very soon, procurement, we're trying to look at procurement procedures so that now we can procure properly. Otherwise, what else can I say? I'm Lou, of course. And yeah, that's all.
Rosemary, would you care to share anything about your family?
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. I have okay, yeah, okay. I have grown-up children. I have three children who are grown up. It's very interesting because I have two children, two daughters who live in the US. I've recruited one into JOS. I'm trying to recruit the second one. Otherwise, the younger one is here in SA. So my daughter is a Joeslet. Do you call them Joeslet? She's here right in Joes. I recruited her. Thank you.
Rosemary, how are things in SA right now?
Uh, things are okay, though there's a bit of xenophobia here and there. I'm sure you saw the video that is trending where somebody was being beaten, but that happens this year. SA are having elections. During elections, you know how politicians like to portray like it is the foreigners who are taking their things. So it happens, then after elections, it dies down. So, but otherwise, we are fine.
Good. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Do you have electricity?
Fortunately, the current president tried. Remember when I joined the committee, we used to have those the load shedding. We thank God for the current president. For the last 2 years, electricity has been stable, and we thank God for that. Though now he's leaving, I hope it will not go down again.
Thank you so very much, Rosemary, and thank you for being a dedicated and an active member. You're even introducing Jolettes. I like that. So members, remember, the way we grow is by inviting people, and I appreciate Rosemary's actually leading by example and inviting her kids to join us. So we definitely appreciate that as we continue to raise our numbers, as we continue to work on getting bigger and better. So next, which
I'm
leader
gonna.
is next to go? Go ahead. Thank you so much. Karibu.
Asante. You can see me?
Thumbs
Yes.
up.
There you go. Now we can see
Okay.
you. We're seeing the top of your head first of all, but now we can see you perfectly well. Thank you.
Sorry. So my name is Victoria Odipo. I'm joining the management team for the second time now. I think most of you know me. So I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. The girl is very soon joining Joes. So I'm just waiting for her to get her ID. Then she will also be a Joeslet. We are letting nobody outside that. Yeah, so professionally, I'm a HR person, but I don't practice HR. I do mostly projects, so coordination of projects and all that. So I work in the health industry, so that's where I do most of the coordination. Membership of JOS, I've been a member of JOS since inception, and I'm glad to see JOS has grown up to where it is now. And as per the position, I was glad again elected to be the secretary of JOS. So I've been taken back to where I was the other time. Yeah, so as a secretary of JOES, basically I carry the diary for the management team, and I make sure that the minutes are well recorded. I prepare the agenda for the Sacco and share with the members where necessary. And basically, that is what I'm expected to do, but I know I'll get a thorough appraisal on the role of what I'm supposed to be doing as a secretary of JOESA. And for this second term, I call it second term, sorry, because I've been elected for the second time. So my expectation for the Sacco, first of all, I don't know, but I expect many of us to participate, to be participants. Let us own the Sacco. As in the way we started, let us just keep the fire burning for the Sacco. Let us make sure that there's growth and innovation. I'm glad that the team that has come after we left have really taken JOS to a greater level. And I'm so grateful that we have always had dedicated ladies in this team. The other expectation that I'm expecting from us is membership awareness and advocacy. Let us be aware of our rights, our roles as a member and as an official. Let us be the advocates of JOS. Let us make it grow to the level that none of us expected it to go. The other thing I expect all of us to uphold integrity, which has always been there. And I expect us to keep on upholding the integrity. The other thing is maybe this time I can say that I've been appointed to be I've been lucky enough to be appointed in the vetting committee. So for the first time, I'm going to vet a lawyer. I don't know how it goes, but I know we have a great team with the leadership of Millicent Lazaro. The team looks so perfect. So I don't expect anything less. We are going to give it the best that we can. And what else? Have I left anything outside? Basically, I expect all of us to participate in all the activities. Sorry to say that, but I don't know, the education sessions that I've been attending, mostly we find the same faces, the same people. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's a better way we can entice the members to be joining these educations. They're very important to us, but I don't know why most of our members are not attending the education session. So I think it's very important that we ensure all of us attend the education session. We get to know what we don't know about the Sacco. And basically, that is all. Anybody with a question maybe can bring it up. Or if I've left anything out, you can let me know. Oh, sorry, I'm based in Nairobi. I'm in Kenya. Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Victoria Odepo. I used to think her real name was Vicky Wins. For a long, I just knew last week that that was not her real name. but she wins. So you're winning really well right now. So thanks so much for being here. Thank you for so much for serving us. Thank you for being part of this team. We really appreciate you, and we welcome you back. We are looking forward to experiencing your all your leadership from you've been here from the start. So we know you carry a lot of weight with this team. We're looking forward to um, getting a share of that and then making our Sacco grow to greater heights because of that. So thank you again for serving. Ladies, anybody has any additional questions for Victoria today? And if not, if you remember your question, definitely note it somewhere and we'll come back to it. So, or we'll come back to any questions that you have for the leadership later on. Who do we have next? Who's ready to go next? As you
Can
can
I
see,
go
we are
next?
just Yes, go ahead, Alan. Angela, thank you so much. Karibu sana. You're next.
I hope my camera works. Okay.
Your camera is perfect. We can see you. That's good. Karibu.
Maybe not quite perfect, but yeah, it will have to do. So my name is Angela Ogeto. Let me make that more official. I'm Angelina Awino Kinya Ogeto. I was a founder member of JOS together with Vicky actually, and Rosemary. And at that time, I was also in the supervisory committee. This, I think, is my third time. I was there, then I left, and I came back, then I left, and now I'm back in the same committee. I love being there. And yes, Millicent is our secretary. I met her, I saw her only today. And Ruth is our chairman. I am the member, the backbencher in the supervisory committee. What can I say? I'm a retiree, accountant by profession, but presently retired from active engagement. And what else? I have 5 adult children. None of them is a member of JOS at the moment, but I'm challenged and I will also urge them to join us. I don't know if there's any question I can answer, otherwise I wanted to stop at that point. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you for your leadership again. Again, giving yourself up for the third term, that for the third time, knowing exactly what needs to be done here. We really appreciate you showing up again. And you're not retired because we are going to use your brains. So forget about retiring. As long as you keep working and helping us make sure, the supervisory is the watchdog for the Sacco. So if you ladies are not aware of that, we do have that team who are just there to watch and see that everything that we do they keep an eye on it. They are your people. They are the police kind of. They police us. They make sure that the board is doing the right thing. They make sure that we are accountable to them kind of thing. But they'll explain better. But I just look at them and I say, okay, we need to make sure that whatever it is that we're doing, if we're in out of line in any way, they are the ones that pull up that stick and tell us, hey, with Jenny. So we thank them and we appreciate them and we look forward to working with them, with Rose, with Angela, you and your team. We appreciate you again. Anybody else has any questions? And as you said again, the challenge is to make those Jolettes. So you have 5. So we're looking forward to having at least 5 more new members this year.
No, some are boys.
Okay, I
Yeah,
guess.
boys.
Okay, so at least 2 more new members coming from your side of the Jolettes. Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much again for us and being part of this team. I will move ahead and go on to.
Okay, I'll go, Ruth. I'm Ruth, Supervisory Committee. Okay, myself first. I'm Ruth Nyargemiala, married in Karabondi, but we moved to stay in Londiani. I have 3 sons, adult sons. I'm a teacher by profession. Currently, I'm living in Oman. But when I'm in Kenya, I stay in Mombasa with my family. As the supervisory committee, I think Jackie has said a lot about us. We are the overseers, we protect, We identify where we can be able to help. We also take care of your assets, so you know you are safe. Your things are safe. This is my third. I've been in JOS for I think a long time now, and being in the supervisory also for the 2 terms. It's a very important role that we do, and we've been very lucky because all the team members that we've been with have been very cooperative. We are only 3, but we really work well. So we also just want to appreciate you. We just hope that, again, we are going to work with you. In case of anything, please let us know. We'll be able to support. We can give advice. We can talk to members. And more so, we'd really want to make sure that JOS moves to greater heights. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, Ruth. And Ruth is completing the circle of the supervisory. That was Ruth, Millicent, and Angela. That is that supervisory team comprises of. And as she has explained to them, if you as a member feel there's something that you need to be taken care of, always reach out to you that needs to be looked into. You can reach out to that team and they'll be able to dig further into it. So, guys, thank you, Ruth, and your team for being a part of this organization and the things that you're doing, the way you're holding us and the way you're guiding us. We appreciate you. Ladies, does anybody have a direct question to Ruth? Not seeing any hands up. If you do think of something, definitely put in the chat. Reach out. We'll probably give a bit of time again at the end of this if anyone has any additional questions. Michelle had said she was ready. Michelle, are you ready to go now?
Yeah, sure. Just let me put on my camera a minute. All right. Hi, ladies. How are you? My name is Michelle Owor, currently based in Oyugis. I was former secretary. Currently, I'm in the education committee as the secretary. I'm a mom to a 4-year-old boy, and I'm looking forward to being a change, or perhaps what do I say? Not really a change, but like looking to make greater changes actually to the education committee, whereby we are seeing more engagement and more things that members really want to listen to from their speakers. Otherwise, I'm glad to serve you all, and thank you.
That was super quick, Michelle. Short and sweet. Michelle is serving us for the second term, as in, she was secretary, as she has said, and now she's on the education team as our secretary. I definitely appreciate having her on the team as part of the education team. Does anyone have any additional questions for Michelle? I see a Ching has put on there Jolette. I think Michelle was our first original Jolette. I hope I'm not giving bad history, but if I remember correctly, she was our first Jolette. So thank you for being here and thank you for engaging and thank you for being here from the start. We thank your mom for also introducing you and just guiding you to continue to be a part of our team here and the part of the Sacco and being an active member who is engaged at all times and growing in leadership. If Michelle, I think Michelle should tell you is a testimony. Being in leadership, a lot of times when people are being called to join the leadership group team, nobody raises up. But one thing you can do when you're in the leadership, it gives you a chance to grow. So if you want to grow in your life, definitely challenge yourself and join the leadership. I'm sure Michelle can tell you some stories of how being part of the leadership has helped her grow as an individual and in her life, hopefully in positive ways. But that is a story for another day. Yeah, that's just me. Any other questions for Michelle? Not seeing any other hands up or no one else there. Let's see. Anyone's next who's ready? I still have Elizabeth and Monique. Are you guys around? Did Elizabeth already go? I don't think Elizabeth is gone. Elizabeth, are you around? Or Monique, are you around? So I think they're MIA. Oh, I don't see them. Well, while we wait, let me go ahead and introduce myself. Yeah, my name's Jacqueline. Those who don't know me, I'm Kano, same old, yeah, Anya Kano. I have two grown kids, a 26-year-old boy and a 20-year-old daughter. The joy of my life. Um, I live in Texas normally. Currently, I'm out of the country. I'm out in London, visiting with my mom. So I'm totally confused with time. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. So thank you, Michelle, for calling me today and telling and reminding me of what time it was. So I appreciate that. But more than that, I am the education chair. I am the vice chair. Also the education chair. My goal this year is to the one thing that I led the education team last year too. The one thing I definitely see I think is lacking is member engagement. I'm hoping that this year we're able to bring topics that are challenging, are interesting. We hope that to bring speakers who will be attractive to you guys as members. We hope that you'll see growth also. I definitely like growth. You know, that's one of my favorite words. So we hope that this year we're going to be able to bring in teams of people who are going to be interesting to come and see and who will make our members be engaged. Our goal is for us not just to be a Sacco where all we do is just collect the money. That's not just all of it. There's we pray and hope that even being in this circle is something that you can positively look back in your life and say, yes, being a part of JOS is something that made you be a better person. Us as the education team, I think because we are allowed to bring a lot of things to the table, it allows us to be a part of that, and I totally enjoy being a part of it and trying to figure out what next. As always, I always say, hey, ladies, if you know a topic, if you know something that you would like us as an education team to bring to the table, let us know. The only way we can know what you would like also is if you inform us. We as a team, I had the privilege of meeting with the team that on my team is Michelle and Perez. We had the privilege of meeting, I think, a couple of days ago, and we can only give our ideas of what we think is good. If you guys see a gap that you think that we are missing, let us know so that we'll do whatever level best we can to bring those people on the table. Otherwise, more than that, I'm the loudmouth of the team. I think I talk a lot. That is not my nature. My nature is more. I'm a very quiet person, but they force me to talk a lot. So nowadays I talk a lot. More than that, I have nothing more to say. Any other questions? Any questions for me?
Not a question though. My line was breaking. What did you say is your full name again? Because I'm only seeing down there KG.
Oh, sorry. My name is Jacqueline Apudo.
Jacqueline
J.
Apuda.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, Kate. Yeah, sorry. And I don't. As I said, I was running late, so I have not had time to change my name or anything like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Thanks.
Mhm. Any other questions? No questions. So as we wait, did Monique or Elizabeth show up? Rosemary, it's Elizabeth, right? And Monique were on your team, just to confirm. Or
Yeah,
did
it's
I have it mixed
Elizabeth
up?
and Monique, and I've just put a note that Elizabeth is in Australia. They are 6 hours ahead of us. So I suspect that it's very late where she is. And Monique was doing a training in Mombasa. She's traveling back to Nairobi tonight. So she said she might not be able to join us at the meeting because she's traveling back tonight.
Okay. Rosemary, are you able to introduce your team? Anything you know
Okay.
that about them that you'd like to say, maybe?
Okay. Interesting.
Putting
Elizabeth,
you on the spot, right?
we spoke a bit. She says she's a teacher. She recently moved to teach in Australia. So yeah, we are in two committees with her, by the way. We are in the credit committee and also the newly formed tender committee. So she's a teacher working in Australia. That's what how much I know. Monique, I've actually had the pleasure of meeting her face to face when we were planning to do the physical AGM. So I went to Kisumu and we went around and looked at the facility. Oh, she's a soft-spoken person, very, very, very ladylike. Oh, she impressed me. But that is all I know. She's been with us, and for a long time, she was the only person we had in Kenya before Michelle joined. But now we thank God we have several. So now we have the Kenya people in actually in Kenya. So that's Monique. Yeah, but she works in Kisumu. I visited her office in Kisumu. Thank you. She lives in Kisumu also.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Thank you for introducing your team. Ladies, if you have any questions for your leadership, let us know. Since the two of people are not there, I guess we will just move on and just take that a time. We'll get a chance hopefully to see them a different day. Before we move on, I was going. I was really. The plan was every education day. We're gonna, if we have any announcements, we're gonna definitely use the time in the beginning of our education day to just give a few announcements. The one, the I have two announcements today. The one is that I want us to be, if you're part of this group, and we know all of us have that next of kin form, please take a moment today to make sure that you have filled out that next of kin form. Unfortunately for us in the past couple of months here, we've lost a couple of members, and the one challenge that the office is facing is when they're coming up to the office and us ladies have not filled that next of kin form. A lot of us know that we are saving money here. If if that next of kin form is not filled, it kind of gives the office a really hard time, when it comes to it at the end of it. So please, today, let's not leave another day without going ahead and making sure we've filled out that form. We've put in whoever our beneficiaries are. We've put in our next of kin. I know as gluers, a lot of times we don't do that because it is not saying that you're going to die tomorrow just because you have filled that form. It is just part of the process. Please fill the form so that you have all your paperwork ready. I think that the next thing the office had said that before we take a loan, we'll always make sure and see that the person also has filled out that form. I hope our credit team makes a note of that. It's not compulsory because it's not in our bylaws, but we're going to just extend that out as a thing because we are finding that we are kind of lacking on that. So if you have not filled that out, definitely fill that out. Another announcement was about the inactive members. If you know somebody who's supposed to be here, I forgot what I was supposed to announce about that, but I know it says, my thing says inactive members. Leadership, can you help me remember what I'm supposed to announce about inactive members? I do not remember anymore. All I remember is inactive members. But more than that, I don't have anything else. Somebody had their hand up. I don't. Oh, Christina Uma, go ahead.
Hey, so just oh, sorry, about the next of kin, is there a way to have that information visible in Quora just so that we can check if the information is correct?
I know that was an issue where the office can see it at the back, but we cannot see it in the front here. And I think Quara was working on that. Irene, please correct me if I'm wrong on that. Or whoever knows, can you please correct me on
Yeah,
that?
you're right. Yeah, Quora working on it. Not yet, but we can't see it. It's loaded there, so we can see it. So every time someone fills in the form, we load it. You just can't see it on the front end yet, and they know it's a bug and they're working on it. They've not given us any timelines. Or Cynthia, have they? The last week I checked, I think there are no timelines on when they'll get that fixed.
They didn't give a timeline, but we'll be following up. And then on the chat, Judith Okoth, I think on the form you can give more than two next of kin. So yeah. So you'd allocate the percentages of the people you will write down on the form.
Great, 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 great. So, ladies, whether you filled it out, if you don't remember, fill it out again. I hope you don't give our office too much work, but definitely the goal is to make sure that all of us fill those forms out and make sure that we are all up to date in everything that we do. Otherwise, I see iPhone has her hand up. iPhone, go ahead.
This is Antonelli. I just wanted to find out from the office if I can't remember what I completed. Is it possible to recall the form so that I can redo it again? I can't remember what I filled.
If you contact the office, they can actually tell you they'll send you what you filled. And then
Okay. Okay.
I think we will also, I think, Cynthia, we can change the form so that because some of the forms we do feedback so that you fill it and then it sends you back a form of what you filled. So I think we will try and make this one the same so that once you fill it, you get your form back as well on email. But they
Yeah,
can tell you who's in there. Yeah.
I'll reach out
that
to
would
the
be
office then. Thanks.
Okay.
that would be perfect. That way, if you, in case you've forgotten, you can always just do a search in your own inbox and see what the form looks like. That's perfect. That's a good idea, Irene. Perfect. More than that, any more questions? Definitely feel free. Michelle says she's actually able to see her next of kin on Quora. That's interesting. That's interesting. I haven't looked at mine. Okay, unless they're fixing it slowly by slowly, so we're able to start seeing it. Okay. Anyone else? I don't see any other additional questions. Yeah. I guess if we do not have any questions, we can definitely call it. But I just want to say thank you again to the leadership. Being in this role is not easy. It is time consuming. I want to ask the members to be to give us grace. As a lot of time, all of us on the team have 9 to 5 jobs. We have additional, we have regular jobs. We have families. We live in different time zones. Sometimes when somebody asks a question, it's a different time zone. So we do monitor the chat. The team, the office is monitoring the chat. If there's a delay, it is not a purposeful. We're not delaying in any way. We are striving our best to make the Sacco the best Sacco that's out there. If you have ideas of how we can improve, let us know. But more than that, we are happy to serve again. We're happy to be a part of this group. Oh, Melissa, that's your hand. Go ahead.
This is not a question though. I just wanted to know if anybody's interested in joining the group, what would be the best way to go about it? They put it in a chat, or how are we gonna do that? Hello, you are on mute.
I'm sorry. Are you meaning the tender group or the one that for the
No, the
lawyers or
very yes, the
generally
very mhm.
to join the Sacco? You mean?
No, to join the vetting committee.
Or to the vetting committee? I
Yeah.
guess they can reach out to you, or you know, would you
Okay.
like to, or
Should I put it in the main chat so that they know how to get in touch, or I don't know. I don't know how it's done. That's why I'm asking.
we can put an announcement on the main group if you wish, and then have you as a contact person.
Okay.
Um, and,
I think
and Vicky, you're saying it has to be someone in Kenya. Maybe
yes.
we can put that instruction on the post that we put on there
Hmm.
that we're looking for somebody in Kenya, and then we can, we could definitely put a post up on the chat, on the main chat, for
Okay.
people to see. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I
Thank
think, yeah, we probably if you're able to make a little notice kind of thing, and then post it. Normally we ask the office, but I think we're shorthanded this next 2 weeks, so our office will probably not be able to do it. We'll have to do it by ourselves. but we can post it definitely.
Is it okay if I put a draft in the what is it called? What is the other group?
In the management group?
No, I'm not in the management group. I'm in the what is it called again? Constitution. Yeah,
Yeah,
Constitution
I
group.
think
That's yeah.
I think that one is going to be shut down soon. But tuongee kwa tent. I'll call you. I'll reach out to you on the side because I need to talk
Okay.
to you anyway. So we'll
All
talk.
right.
We can side chat on that.
Okay.
But members be aware that an announcement is coming in regards to having more people join the tender group. People who are based in Kenya. Sawa sawa. I don't have anything else. We can officially close. Amma, Gladys, Irene, anybody else from leadership? Do you have anything else on your part?
No, actually, we can officially close. I just wanted to bring up the Millicent. Millicent has just spoken about lawyers group. Millicent, you can put it on. No, Jackie, you're going to talk to her about it, right?
Yeah, I was going to actually talk to her about something else also, but also, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll let you guys talk about it. Thank you.
Okay. Sawa sawa. All right. If
Yeah,
you wish,
just wanted to say, sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah, I just
Go
wanted to
ahead.
say we are closing the dividends and interest tomorrow. We are going to close it at exactly midnight Kenyan time. So you won't be able to put in a preference. So please, if you haven't, go in and put in a preference because we do want to pay people and we do want to pay them next week. So, people want their money and we don't want to hold it up anymore and we don't want to keep on extending it. So we will close it tomorrow. The other thing is I saw in the chat a few people said they put in theirs before AGM and they've not received the money. Please get in touch with the office because you should have received the money. I know there are very few people who hadn't received the money, especially M-Pesa people, and I think there are about 3. And I hope the office had got in touch with you because one of the things we are doing now is to make it secure. We are validating your ID. So that's why we ask you for an ID. Some people said it's on the file. So the reason why we ask you for ID is because when we are putting the information through Safaricom, it validates that the ID and the number belong to the same person. So it means if it finds a discrepancy, it doesn't pay. And that means there's less risk of us paying to the wrong person. So I think it was 3 members. I don't know if Lydia is here. Lydia can correct me if I'm wrong. About 3 members, the validation failed. And we're trying, unfortunately, Safaricom doesn't tell us why it failed. Doesn't tell us if the ID is wrong, if the number is wrong, or if your number just doesn't exist. So I think that has gone back to Safaricom to tell us why those 3 payments have failed. I think we should have also got in touch with the 3 members to tell them your payment has failed. Could you please give us either an alternative or check that the details you give us are correct? So what I'd say is, having said that, if you're giving us someone else's details, likelihood is your payment is not going to go through because of that validation check. And as we know, those are in Kenya and those of us who have to keep in touch with things that are happening in Kenya. Sorry, my kids are making very funny faces around me and it's just making it a bit. They're imitating me and trying to do everything because I talk with my hands as Jackie, So yeah, so if you didn't, so please get in touch with the office so that we can check and then we will be able to tell you where it was sent because we will have a send receipt back and we'll be able to share that with you so that if it was sent to the wrong place, we can rectify it as soon as possible. If you're one of the 3, I think it was 3 that failed, we should have sent communication. That's all I wanted to say.
So Christine has put on there, I didn't get any communication. I'm one of the people who completed the form before the AGM. So either you can get with the office or I'm not sure where to send her, but
Yeah.
if I don't know if she's one of the people.
Yeah, Christian, we'll take your name down and we'll check and we'll get back to you.
Okay. Sawa. More than that, we can pray us out. Do I have somebody who's volunteering to pray us out? Rosemary, are you here? Pastor Rosemary.
Thank you for the meeting.
Mother.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for allowing us to have this meeting. Thank you for the AGM that we had and the reconstitution of the leadership, Lord Jesus. As we start a new work this year, we commit the leaders into your hands. We also commit the members, my Father, because this group belongs to all of us. Walk with us, give us wisdom, give us understanding, and also give us cooperation. And above all, keep our investments safe. Be with us as we leave our meetings. For those who it's morning, be with them as they go about their things. And for those of us who are in the night, be with us as we sleep. Thank you for listening to us. This is a prayer, trusting and believing in the wonderful name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.